All right, my e-bikers, welcome back to another installment of GreenMotion. Great to see all you guys here, although of course I think you see me a little better than I see you. Hey, but I know you're there. I feel you. And I got a great video for you guys today as we're just about to be bringing in the new year. It's going to be a great year for e-bikes in 2020. Lots of new models and styles coming out. But for right now, I have put together from about maybe the 16 to 20 different models I have tried, my list of what I believe are going to be the best in-class models for 2020. So don't go nowhere, guys. It is the best e-bikes for 2020 right after this. So I thought the first category we would go with would be cheapest e-bike. I usually like to say most affordable or inexpensive, but in this case, this one actually is cheap. So this is the KnackToe Fashion. So Consumer Reports actually had tested out 5 e-bikes ranging in prices from like $2,600 all the way down to the KnackToe Fashion and rated those. So I thought it was interesting. One of the 5 they chose to test was the KnackToe. And this is actually a pretty awesome e-bike for somebody who is looking for a very inexpensive bike that you just want to use kind of like a little electric scooter. This would not be one I would recommend for somebody really getting an e-bike because you want to start exercising, you're wanting to go out and do those 10, 20-mile rides, things like that. But like I said, if you just want a little clean, green machine to scoot around town, this KnackToe is awesome. Here's some footage. Check it out. So next up, I've got my favorite road style e-bike. Now this is another very inexpensive one, and I think for the price, it's hard to beat this Ecotrick Vortex, and my buddy Mike just loved this one. So this is a 3-level, unlike the Fashion, which is just a 1-level, basically pedal assist on or off, and also just 1 gear. So that's why I say that one's a little bit more of a scooter. This Vortex actually has 3-level pedal assist and also has 6 gears with the Shimano gear shift and derailleur. Both of these bikes will do close to the 20-mile range, but the Vortex is going to get you up much closer to that 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. I think the Fashion is going to be more like 16, 17 miles an hour. So if you're looking for a great, affordable, little bit more of an aggressive street style e-bike, then it's hard to beat that Ecotrick Vortex. Check it out. And then one of the things I get asked a lot, and of course it is a good question because people who are overweight are looking for something to lose weight. An e-bike is a great option for that. I actually lost 25 pounds myself in the first few months I had one. They really allow you to get over that hump of being out of shape and where it's very difficult to get on a bike and just start riding. This is going to be something that gives you that assist when you need it, and then you can start doing more and more of your own pedaling and a little bit more work as you progress on it. But people are always asking me, so what is a good e-bike for the big guy? I'm talking really big, 350 plus kind of pounds. Then I don't think there's anything better than this Ecotrick Rocket. I believe it has a 360 pound recommended weight limit, but I know you could do 400 pounds on this thing no problem. It's still gonna do 20 miles an hour. Now this one does have a big 500 watt motor, 36 volt battery, and a 13 amp hour, which is gonna get you 25 miles. Full electric, you wanna start pedaling, you're gonna be able to extend that range. But here's a little footage of that rocket out in action. Check it out. The next one I wanted to look at was my favorite folding portable style e-bike. This is another one that could be used as one of those last mile type vehicles, but this is something that is actually just an incredible e-bike all on its own. It is going to be a little more expensive than something like that KnackToe Fashion, but you're getting a 500 watt motor, you're getting a 48 volt battery on this thing, so you're going to get bigger range, a little bit quicker acceleration. This is a fast bike, and it also has the fat tires on there, 20-inch fat tire, 4-inch width on those tires is going to allow you to go into sand, snow, anywhere. So this is really, I would say, like a perfect vacation type bike. Snaps together easy. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of footage of me pulling this thing out of my trunk and then cruising it around. So for those of you with an active lifestyle, you can't beat this KnackToe 900S folding e-bike. Check her out. But not least, we actually have my own personal e-bike. This is the one that I originally got that I fell in love with. This is the one that started the whole obsession with e-bikes. The original Ecotrick 900S fat tire. Now this one doesn't have a lot of frills. There is no front suspension on it like there is on the Rocket, which is another reason why that Rocket is great for heavier people. But this 900S, you don't really need the front suspension on there. Those fat tires got enough bounce and kind of give in them that it really does soften that ride for you. And of course they provide great traction on any terrain. I love riding that thing out in the rain because it just feels like you shouldn't be able to corner as quick as you can on that wet surface. But with those big ass knobby tires, man, you can still come around those things doing like a 45-degree angle. Speaking of which, I think I got some footage of me out on a nice sunny day taking some pretty fast corners on this bike. So check out the fast, powerful Ecotrick 900S. Also another one of the bikes you can get for under $1,000. Guys, I hope if you are thinking about getting an e-bike for the new year coming up, we got spring coming, and you know what they say, hope springs eternal. So this is for next year's resolutions. Everybody looking to get back in shape, lose some weight, no better way than an e-bike. So all right guys, you can get every e-bike we looked at today on the website. I will put a link to that right underneath of this down in the crotch box. That is the box under the video, which is where my crotch would be if you were looking down there, which I know you've taken a peek. Subscribe to this channel channel, ring that little bell so you get all the notifications. And then we are gonna be announcing the winner of the Green Speed by KnackToe at the end of this month. So if you haven't gotten in on that yet, there's still time to do it. All right, you guys have a great rest of your e-biking day, and I'll see you guys right back here on the next one. Peace. E-bikers out.